Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Neverending Fantasy. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and I did some looking around, most to see what it was that I missed. Along the way, I went ahead and bought the stuff from the other shop, the magical boomerang, and it turns out I was, mostly just because of how it looked, I was convinced this was going to be like spin attack or something like that. Turns out that's not the case. It turns out that is actually the letter. I guess it just didn't look like the letter to me, so I kind of disregarded it. So just use the letter here. Oh, right, yeah. And there's a sword upgrade, and it turns out that said sword upgrade is kind of required. Because I experimented with it, and it turns out that that is the key to getting past the Lionel that's over here. And that's how we progress. Okay, well, at least I figured it out. I was afraid I was going to have to ask Ken Meister what the heck I was supposed to do. I'm glad it didn't come to that. Also, I played a couple rounds of the Rupee Collection game. Only sticking to the 20 Rupee one, and if you can make it to the end, you can get yourself... I think the one time I made it to the end, I got like 120 out of it, so... Well, that's not how I wanted to happen, but it got done. And I want to say this loops just loops back around to the beginning again. Oh. I can go this way? So I can. Although, yeah, I want to try and... I want to see if that's a cave I can actually go into. Yes, it is. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I checked for that. The other fairy fountain, no, there wasn't anywhere I could go in from there, but there is for that one. Although that one looks like I need to take a warp to get there in the first place. But here we are at Sunset Island. And psychic, you know what, I have enough money, let's take a look here. There are 4 magic containers, one is on this aisle. Okay. So I already found one, so that's good. To get a magic that burns, there are secret paths in the sea that a raft can seek only. I think I just got that a moment ago. Left, down, right, left. I don't know what it means, but we'll see. Okay, so there's going to be another maze path. So left, down, right, left. Let's see what else we got going on here. Apparently this is my home or something? Anything of note here? Doesn't appear to be. We have ourselves a bomb shop. And we can buy super bombs as well. Let's see what else we got going around first. And go see Ferris. Okay. Don't think I can talk to them. have Golden Sun music, which... I am Ferris, your grandmother. I believe it is fate you have returned to Mystia. As you see, you were actually born here. Due to unseen circumstances, though, which started 7 years ago. When you were just a small lad, a war raged on here. Your father had sealed what was thought to be the treasure, but it cost him his life. To protect you from its influence, he hid you in Hyrule. I can't reveal much yet, but in your best interest, I must tell you that you need this key. Go to the lighthouse to the west. There you will find what you need. Alright then. Anything? Ooh, a shop. What do we have here? Wallet expansion. Priority 1. I'll probably grind to get that tunic later. And yeah, we're at the lighthouse. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I was about to say. Ooh, money. I have use for money. And after all this time, that's where the ladder is. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to buy that tunic sooner rather than later, but I'm not gonna grind for that on camera. Ooh, got bombs back. Nice. Okay, so what was the other item in here? I was so focused on the wallet expansion and the tunic, I didn't even notice what the other item was. Oh, it was a shield that I already have. Never mind. I thought something seemed weird there. Haha. Ooh, full heart container. Nice. So that's pretty much everything here. I'm not gonna buy a super bomb yet. Hopefully I won't need one of those anytime soon. I think I've already forgotten what the secret path was, but I have it on camera, so I'll make a note of it from that. Alright, so now I just have to make it back to Thief Island. And from there I can get to do whatever needs to be done from there. Let's see. How did I get there again? Okay. Just have to go up. Wrong way. Have to go down. Let's see if holding left will get me to wherever that is. No. That's probably where either Ferrari's Wind or Nehru's Love is going to be, so I'm not going to stress about that too much. Alright, so let's see... Oh, the dungeon's right here. Alright, cool. Level 3, Thieves Hideout. Ooh, bombs. I'm gonna leave those there. Should I be going this way? I don't know. But that's the way I'm going. There we go. More switches. Which doesn't seem... They're ones you can only push in certain directions. But it doesn't seem like it at first. There we go. Ah! Whoa! How did I not get hurt there? Huh. There we go. And there's the flute. Alright. I wonder. Nope, okay. I thought since it was the Zelda 2 flute, maybe it would be Zelda 2 music, but not in this case. But I guess it's a good thing I went this way. Although this begs the question of how am I supposed to get out? Maybe. Okay. Not sure if I had to do it in that one spot, but it worked. Even though the gels reformed into the Zols, they didn't respawn. That's unusual. I didn't mean to pick that up, but... Thankfully, that was the last one. Alright, that's the hideout layout. So this way is going to have the key. Now it's just a matter of whether we have a whistle block here, or if it's just going to be for the boss. You know what, I'll just put myself here. There we go. Ow. there's a key. You know what? I'll just... It's faster, and it gets rid of the noise. Alright, so... do that. That gives me access to the door. There we go. Dang it. Okay. I see what's going on. There we go. So I noticed the two rooms that are on the side of the map that I hadn't been to. Gonna have to investigate that. Okay. When it doesn't have a marker for it, it kind of makes me wonder. Although I don't have the boss key. Worrisome. Let's see. Okay. Wait. Will this work from anywhere? No. Just on the X spots, like I kind of thought. Thank you, clock. And I have to do this stuff again. Of course, I didn't have the map at the time, so there was no way for me to know there was extra rooms. There we go. And there's the boss key. And you know what? It'll just be faster going this way. Alright, I want to see what the secret is on this side. Just so I don't have to come back here again later. For this side, I don't have an excuse. Aside from just me not noticing where I was on the map to begin with. Haha. Heart pieces are always nice. shouldn't have to kill those guys again. No, I don't. Alright, so now that I have everything that I need... Ow. Thank you. Alright, so I expect this to be Dig Dogger. And so it is. There we go. Just keep the whole bunch stunned, and the fight's easy. The next element calls to you from Haunted Island to the northwest, which is somewhere I've been. So at least I know how to get there. So I'm thinking at some point... I was thinking about trying that maze path on the maze spot that I already know of, but I think down was the way out, so I don't think that'll work. Let's see. Where was Haunted Island again? It was... it was up there. Right, it was behind the castle. Here we go. So at the very least, I want to see what's going on here and where the next dungeon is. I wonder, is this a whistle spot? No, it's not. Okay. This is. Usually at least something underneath the graves. Getting a good bit of money from this, though. Creepy cavern. Ooh, a key. Nice. I don't want to know how much damage those spikes do. It probably wouldn't do me a heck of a lot of good. That might be a way back, maybe? Oh, jeez. That hurt. Yeah, that was just a way back. And there is the dungeon. Level 4, Light Shrine. I don't think I'm gonna explore this place yet. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna go grind up for that blue tunic. If we're gonna be seeing Wizrobes in force, I'm definitely gonna need it, so. Also, it was mentioned that there was a magic container on Sunset Island. I might try to find that as well. If so, I'll show off where it is. So, I guess until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.